YouTube, what's good? It's your boy TD. I'm back again with another video, guys. And today's video is going to be on my top 10 tight ends for week 11, guys. Yes, I said it. My top 10 tight ends for week 11. So, guys, let's get started. I'm going to start off with my honorable mention like I do every week, guys. And I got 3 guys that didn't make the top 10 list, but they did get honorable mention. So, the first guy I'm going to talk about, guys, is Austin Hooper. And the reason why I'm going to talk about Austin Hooper, guys, he's been out a couple of weeks. He's been injured for about maybe 4 weeks, maybe about a month with the bye week. And so he's not had a good game trend. But don't worry about the game trend, guys, because he's on a run-heavy offense. And whenever you see a run-heavy offense, the tight end's going to eat. It just goes together because the linebacker is occupied with the running back. He has to fill his gap in his lane and his responsibility. So it hurts him with the passing game with his responsibility for the tight end. So, guys, I love Austin Hooper going forward. I just love this run-heavy offense with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And I just believe Austin Hooper will have opportunities for touchdowns. And remember, guys, the tight end list is kind of weak, but don't worry about that. You just put in the right guy and you play him, and don't worry about the points. It's not all about it's about the points. It's about playing the right guy that you have on your team or that you picked up off the waiver wire. So let's go on to my next honorable mention guy, guys. And my next honorable mention guy is Eric Ebron. Yes, Eric Ebron from Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I know there's a lot of mouths to feed in Pittsburgh, guys, but when you have a high-powered offense and a guy with the talent like Eric Ebron, even though he can drop passes from here and there, if he do catch it, guys, he can score 60, 70-yard touchdowns. He can score 5-yard touchdowns. So you play Eric Ebron, guys, if that's the guy that you chose to play for your tight end. Sometimes you just have to take what's given to you. Sometimes he's the only one out there on the waiver wire that has a great matchup. So you play Eric Ebron and don't worry about it, guys. So, also about Eric Ebron, guys, I just want to give you a 4-game trend to let you know that he's been hitting a nice flow. And that 4-game trend is 11, 14, 11, and 5. So, yeah, he had 5 points, but they blew the team out. So that's how that happens, guys. You got to kind of find certain games and just go with it. It is what it is. So let's get on to my last honorable mention, guys, before we get into the top 10 list. And my last honorable mention guy is Hayden Hurst. Yes, I said it, guys. Hayden Hurst. And his 4-game trend, guys, because I'm giving you these honorable mentions, I'm going to give you a 4-game trend on these guys. The reason why I'm mentioning for honorable mention. And his 4-game trend is 15, 12, 10, and 13. That's pretty good, guys, for Hayden Hurst, especially how he started off. But he has Julio Jones out there and also Calvin Ridley, which is a good weapon. So he's getting a lot of one-on-one coverage with the linebacker. Now, the running back, Ty Gurley. I'm sorry, guys. Ty Gurley hasn't been hitting a lot of ceilings, but his floor of having a touchdown every week has been there. So it doesn't take a lot of pressure off Hayden Hurst, but he has weapons on the outside that's going to give him one-on-one matchups. So, guys, I love Hayden Hurst going forward. So, guys, let's get into this top 10, guys. And the first guy that's at my number 10 spot is my boy, Mike Gesicki. Now, the reason why I'm telling you about Mike Gesicki, guys, is because, hey, they let Isaiah Ford, they traded him. Mike Gesicki is a extreme talent, guys, so they have to find ways to get him the ball. So sometimes a game trend doesn't show you the talent of the player. They trying to get him in the offense and trying to get Tua used to throwing him the ball. So you stick with Mike Gesicki. If that's all you got, it's just a tight end spot. It's only 2 or 3 guys that's really booming that's going to hurt you. So if you're playing a guy that has those 3 boom tight ends, then maybe if you can find a better matchup, that's fine. But Mike Gesicki is not a bad play, guys. So the next guy, guys, that I'm going to tell you about is my boy. I'm sorry, excuse me right here, guys, real quick. Okay. Jonnu Smith. This is my number 9 tight end, guys. So the reason why I'm telling you about Jonnu Smith is he started off great. And remember, I talked about the run game. And when you have a great run game, the tight end does good. So because Jonnu haven't had some good game trends recently in the last 3 weeks, don't mean that you should drop him or not play him. Remember, the tight end is really about names. Because if you try to play musical chairs with these tight ends, you always gonna get left behind. So you stick with a guy and you play him every week, and his boom week is coming, guys. So don't be scared of playing Jonnu Smith. He's a very athletic. He's like a running back when he catches the ball. He also has is very fast. It's hard for the linebackers to keep up with him when you have Derrick Henry and with an 8-man box. So guys, don't be scared to play Jonnu Smith. So guys, moving on to my number 8 guy. And my number 8 guy is Logan Thomas. Now guys, the reason why I'm telling you to play Logan Thomas is because I believe he has one of the safest flows. Alex Smith is going to get the ball out quick and fast and hairy, guys. Just look at what Alex Smith have done with his previous tight ends. As far as guys like Vance McDonald, Davis. He just always targeted his tight end, guys. So don't be scared to play Logan Thomas. He has a safe floor. I'm going to play him. He's very athletic. He's used to play quarterback, so he knows how to get open. He knows what the quarterback is looking for. So always look for that. When you see guys that play quarterback like Julian Edelman, even though he's not a tight end, they usually are really good, guys, as far as getting open and especially in zone coverage because they know what the quarterback is looking for, guys. So, guys, let's get on to my next guy, which is my number 7 guy. And my number 7 guy, guys, is Hunter Henry. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to play Hunter Henry because he's playing with Justin Herbert, and this is a top offense. He just had one of his first touchdowns, which was last week. So you gotta play him if you have him off of that, because it seems like Justin Herbert is gonna start looking for him around the red zone and the green zone. So I love Hunter Henry. He's always been a talent for the last 3 years. He's just been overcoming injuries. Like I said, the tight end position is not strong, so you just have to go with your guy and your name value guy, and you play him every week and don't play musical chairs, guys. That's just how it works. So, guys, let's get on to my next guy, which is number 6. And my number 6 tight end to play for the week, guys, in week 11 is T.J. Hockenson. And the reason why I like T.J. Hockenson, guys, is because he's the only tight end there in Detroit, and he's a young up-and-coming stud. Now, what scares me about him is that Matthew Stafford is hurt, and I don't like that. So if you got a better play this week, that's fine, but I'm not going to disrespect T.J. Hockenson and take him out of my top 10. I would be wrong to do that. So don't be scared to play T.J. Now, if somebody else, a backup quarterback, comes in, maybe you might not expect for T.J. to have a higher ceiling. But if Matthew Stafford plays, do not be scared to play T.J. Hockenson. He's a young talent. He's going to boom. And, guys, just to get off like the PPR and the standard formats, if you are in well, not just those, but like in Dynasty, guys, don't be scared to pick up T.J. Hockenson and trade for him because he's a young tight end. This regime is going to change, and he's going to be a focal point of this offense. I believe that. That's just my opinion, guys. So let's get on, guys, to my next tight end. And my next tight end is the number 5 guy, guys. And my number 5 tight end for week 11 is Dallas Goedert. Yes, I said it, Dallas Goedert. And now, I don't know what's been going on the last couple of weeks. I think it's Carson Wentz's fault. But Dallas Goedert should be healthy, and he's a good talent. He should be getting a lot more work than he's getting. So, guys, don't try to drop him. You stick with him, and you just play him every week. That's the name of the game with the tight ends. You don't play musical chairs with these tight ends. If you do, you will be disappointed. So do not be scared to play Dallas Goedert. He's very strong in the passing game. Also, he's a fairly good blocker. And they have a lot of weapons. That doesn't hurt him, so to speak. That just helps him get open. But can Carson Wentz, with his deer-in-the-headlight self, find Goedert and give him consistent targets? That's the question. I don't know about that. So, guys, let's just move on, guys, to my number 4 guy. And my number 4 guy, guys, was a beast last year. But people are starting to doubt him because he hasn't had a lot of boom games. But I'm sticking with him. And my guy is Mark Andrews. Guys, this offense is going to pick up. They're going to make it to the playoffs. And he's going to be good for you in the fantasy playoffs. So he's the best target on his team. Marquise Brown is just the deep threat. Mark Andrews is the underneath threat, so he's gonna get targets. So don't be scared to go to pick him up and play him. Like I said, it's name value, so you just have to play him and go with it, guys. So let's get on to my number 3 guy, and my number 3 guy is Darren Waller for week 11. Yes, guys, my number 3 tight end for week 11 is Darren Waller. And Darren Waller's just like a receiver. He played receiver, but just was a bigger, slower receiver. Now he's a tight end. He's fast. He's got great hands, and he runs great routes for Derek Carr. So guys, you don't be scared of picking up Darren Waller and playing him. I'm pretty sure y'all, he's one of the top 3 tight ends. So I'm pretty sure that you're not. Oh, what do I do with Darren Waller? I'm pretty sure that you're playing him. But I just want to put him in the video and tell y'all, like, don't worry. If you go out and have 7 points this week, don't get mad. You should not get mad. This is the tight end game. So, guys, yeah, play Darren Waller. So, let's get on to my number 2 guy, guys. And I'm pretty sure y'all might know what's coming up next. And the number 2 guy is Taysom Hill. Yes, I said it. Taysom Hill, the Swiss Army knife. Listen, guys, I've been talking about him even before the season started, about they was going to do a 2-quarterback system. They did less of what I thought they was going to do as far as the 2-quarterback system. But look what's happening now. You have a backup quarterback that you can play at the tight end. And this is why I told you to stash him and have him on your teams and your dynasty teams. I love Taysom Hill going forward. I know a lot of people don't like that he can play both positions, but I don't know why not. He's really good at what he does. And guys, even when Drew Brees come back, I don't think you can necessarily have to drop him then. I believe that you could, play him at the flex. Now, the thing is about that, the caveat is that ESPN can change up his position and make him a straight backup quarterback. But why would they do that? That'd be basically another slap in the face because he goes out, he plays receiver, he plays tight end. So when Drew Brees there, he is a tight end, he is a receiver. So they should not take his tight end spot away. I believe that. I believe they should let guys ride this wave. Now, he comes in as a starting quarterback in the beginning of the season. That's different. But they should not take his tight end's name away. So, yeah, guys, Taysom Hill is my number 2 guy. So, guys, let's move forward to my number 1 guy. And my number 1 guy, guys, for his tight ends is, y'all should know this, Travis Kelce. And I'm not putting Taysom Hill over Travis Kelce. I don't care how good Taysom Hill plays. Travis Kelce is of a true tight end. So I'm going to put him at number 1. But Taysom Hill going into week 11, yes, he's the number 2. It's easy to say that he can even be number 1. But I'm not putting him over Travis Kelce, guys. And I don't got to talk a lot about Travis Kelce. You know how good Travis Kelce is. He plays on the best offense with Pat Mahomes, and he has great weapons around him. So it's just easy for him. It's easy pickings for him, guys. So, look, guys, don't be scared of these tight ends. It doesn't look good all the way other than the top 3, but that's fine. You get you a guy and you stick with him for the rest of the year unless one of these guys get dropped that's better and you pick them up. So these are my top 10 tight ends for week 11, guys. So thank you for tuning in to this video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, guys, because I'm going to keep giving you cutting edge information like this. Thank you. Have a blessed day.